Hi, Winchester. How are you?
Hi, Moni. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy to be here with you. Ready for karma.
I can't believe that it's already time. Already time for another karma. The year has flown by.
I know it's going so fast, but it's for me it's an honor to talk to the Kalypsonian of the year. So let's do this. The first question that I have here is, who is Winchester Whetten?
I grew up in doing a lot of camping and hiking and spending time outdoors in the mountains, the 7,000-foot elevation mountain town, riding three-wheelers and going to the sand dunes for New Year's. And in my pre-Kalypso life, I worked as a process engineer in semiconductor manufacturing, and then went back and did my master's in engineering and went to business school. And that's how I found Kalypso. Kalypso found me. I guess you could say the rest is history. I've been here ever since.
How do you describe the Cody Award to our new hires, the new people at the firm?
Chelsea described this well, and Josue and Drew and many other Codys that have come before, you could say, where what it means to be a Cody and what the Cody Award represents is a lot of intangibles, things that aren't necessarily very easy to describe. We work with so many smart, curious, innovative people, right? We want to solve problems. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new analyst or if you're a 20-year principal. And so when you're in this kind of an environment and you look at the award, Kalypsonian of the Year, it's the highest award in the firm. And so to be sort of counted among those people in an award that represents all of those things, it's very humbling when it was announced. And I was so caught off guard. It was so unexpected. And I still feel like, we're sitting here a year later and it hasn't really sunk in, but I just feel grateful. I just feel honored to be a part of that group.
Another question that I have here is, why is karma so important, and why is it important to you?
I think Drew described this really well when he said, karma is the jet fuel that takes us through the rest of the year. And so I think about karma, it is this time that is energizing. It's a time where we can connect with people in a different way. And I think that it's especially important because we are a service business. We're a client service business. And karma is the one time in the year when we prioritize us. We prioritize other Kalypsonians and investing in ourselves, in our culture.
Any advice or words of wisdom for your fellow Kalypsonians?
I would encourage all of us to remember, number one, to be curious and keep asking questions, be students of innovation. Number two, probably to take initiative. There's so many things that can be done, and we have the ability to own that and chart our own course. So take initiative when you have something that you want to get involved in, or where you're not sure or you're not the expert. Don't let that hold you back. Raise your hand, say, I'll help, offer your assistance. If you are the expert, partner with somebody that's not and look at how you can teach them and help them learn and grow in the space. And then when you take something on, take full ownership of that, right? Ask the question of, if I was the last person to see this or the only person to touch this, or if this decision was wholly mine, what would I do? How would I go about it? What sort of quality standards or elements would I include? There's so many directions that can go, but it's that element of really having ownership of the things that we tackle. And then remembering that we are empowered to build the house we want to live in. And so even as we grow more, or we've a couple years into the acquisition, and some things have changed and some things have stayed the same, but we are empowered to have the workplace that we want and the culture that we want, and to solve the problems that are interesting and critical that we want to be a part of solving. And so like that, I think that sense of empowerment is really important. And it's true for everybody, whether it's your very first day at the firm or whether it's your 15th year at the firm.
Mm-hmm. So now we are on the last question of this time. This is a great question. I think I really like it. If you could have a coffee with any famous person, who would it be?
I think I would choose Nancy Wake. Maybe people don't know don't know who she is, but let me tell you a little bit about her. So, I lived in France in World War II and got involved with the French Resistance. And she started as a courier and just got more and more responsibility and was very effective. And she was a leader, a formal leader. She was in charge in the 1940s, in a time when that was not common. She equipped the French resistance and the local like maquisard groups with arms and helped move fallen airmen and just did so many amazing things in a time and in an environment that you just would not have expected that. And she was so effective that she was on like the German Nazi like most wanted list. They called her the White Mouse, and they were always looking for her to see where they could find her, but they had no idea, how to do that. And she's just like what a woman, and what a leader. And so I would love to get to know, Nancy Wake and understand even more of her story and her accounts and her experiences.
There's always something amazing about women breaking barriers and concepts and ideas that, in those times and probably in these times too, it feels like everything is against them, but they are able to come through and, make something bigger happen.
I'd just say this was a real treat for me to get to sort of reflect and reminisce together with you about Kalypso and some of our lives. So thank you, Moni.
Thank you so much. And well, I guess we we need to get ready for karma, and we hope that everyone get ready for that and just keep sharing our stories. And thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.